Hey, what's up guys, queens? Hi, I'm Jade Wade Beauty. My first YouTube clip, my husband and my clients are making me do this. Absolutely terrified, but hey. So today we're going to create this black smoky eye look with a dewy highlighted face. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up and comment below with anything you want to throw at me. Please be kind. So on this channel we're going to be focusing on makeup tutorials, hair tutorials, makeup hauls, the odd fashion haul for curvy girls. I am a curvy girl myself, so yes, we're going to be bringing those curves out, ladies. And then also we're going to be going into product reviews. I am extremely brutally honest. I'm so sorry, brands. But I'm part of my British traits. I'm very brutal and I'm going to let you know if I don't love the product at all. Yes, stay in touch. Make sure you hit down below, like, subscribe, comment, and here we go. Onto the fresh face. Ta-da! Just like magic, we have two brows now. I've also gone in and set this eye. I'm just going to go through now and show you how I've done that. And then we can move on to some eyeshadow. So I'm going to go back in with my Shape Tape and I'm using Fair because I am white like paper, and generally even porcelain isn't white enough for me. So yeah, I'm hoping that by this summer, because I would have had a full summer in Texas, that I'm gonna have some tan. So who knows, maybe my shades will change throughout the season. We shall see. I'm going to go in with that flat brush from MAC that I don't know the number of because I am bloody useless. It's obviously old because it's come off now. And it's going to look like I've got a lot of product on here. Don't use too much product. It's going to look like I've got a lot on it, but it's just because it's so pale against me. That's why. Then we're going to blend it out and it'll be fine. So I'm going to go in and just really pack that on right into the creases. Make sure you're getting all those lines because there is nothing worse than doing a smoky eye and getting creases. Using that black and then getting creases, oh my goodness, you open it and it goes everywhere. It's happened to me. It's not a good look. I don't think anyone can pull it off. I certainly can't. Who wants black makeup all on their face? Don't do it. So as you can see, it's quite patted in there. Alright. Now we're going to go in and set it. So I am going to be using my Laura Mercier setting powder. It's the translucent. Drugstore wise or cheaper brand wise is the Morphe. I love, is it Morphe? Is it Morph? Who knows? I think it depends on where you're from. In the UK they generally call it Morph. Well, that's all my friends called it anyway. And then I got to Texas and they were like, oh, this is Morphe, and I'm like, crap. It's Morphe, isn't it? So my whole life I've been getting it wrong. Well, since I learned about Morphe anyway. So we're going to go with Morphe today. So the Morphe banana powder is fantastic. I don't tend to use it too much on myself. It's generally what I use on clients because on me, my skin is so pale that it's a little bit too yellow. I do have natural yellow undertones, but right now I've got this sunburn thing going on. Not really sure what's happening. It's January, for goodness sake. So that, and I also have the Morphe white translucent powder. My goodness, it is white. I did say I was going to be brutally honest about product, and it's very, very loose. I still love it, but you do get a lot of flashback. So you have to set the powder with powder. You see what I mean? Like I would have to go in with my normal face coloured powder and take away that backflash. And it's hard to take it away once it's there. So today we're going to go in by Laura Mercier. I just love it. Just love it. The finish of it, it's beautiful. And it lasts such a long time as well. And they have brought out the deep version, which is amazing for starters. I have to go and get it for my clients. But unless you are my mother, who went and bought it for my sister-in-law. Sister-in-law? We'll go with sister-in-law. Mum's boyfriend, daughter, sister-in-law. And she is just as pale as me. We're nice and pasty, good old British. And she bought her the deep one. She opened it on Christmas Day and it was the deep one. So she's either got to get her ass back here and tan it up a little bit, or she's going to have to switch that out. So I'm just going to use a little bit. We're going to tap off my excess Well, the fan just blew that somewhere, didn't it? And we're just going to go in and set the eyelid. Really push that in all the way up to the brow. Just going to set those creases. You don't want too much product at all. Nobody wants some powdery cakey mess. Just enough to make it so it's nice and dried effect. I'm ready for your eyeshadow. Okay, there we go. Both are done. Okay, so we're going to start with our eyeshadow now. I'm going to go in with Prep the what are they called? Lids. Eyelids, Jade. Eyelids. Prep the eyelids and they're ready for the eyeshadow. So we are going to go in. Today my smoky look is going to be done with the dun 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 Morphe Dare to Create palette. Now look at the size. Look. Look. I haven't like moved anywhere. This is the size of it. It's huge. It's incredible. I'm obsessed. I like to collect palettes, Morphe in particular. So they're really, really great blendable products. The pigment in it is fantastic, especially their blues, their pinks and their reds. Especially for a smoky eye, you really want to get that blendable product. And Morphe do not disappoint. Well done, Morphe. Morphe. Nobody knows. My Morphe brushes, they are real, they're not fake. I don't even think you can get a fake Morphe because they are such a fantastic price point in general. So I have two different sets. I have the white and the black. I want to say the white is from the Jaclyn Hill collection because I think I got it at the same time I got their palette, and then they also have the black ones. So this is just two as an example. So they do not have numbers on them. So today we're going to be calling them fluffy, extra fluffy, flat, who knows, but we're going to be going there. So I'm going to start with this white fluffy brush, and yeah, just Morphe, but it's nice and big and fluffy as you can see. I'm going to go in and we're going to start on our crease and upper lid to create that blending shades. So the worst thing you want is if you're going over black, you definitely just don't want a sudden stop towards your brow. So I'm going to go in first with this shade here, which is the, see, this is why I keep the plastic. This is, I'm going in with the sculpt initially, and all we're going to do, tap off the excess, and we're just going to go in circle motions, really light hand. Now the key to doing your eyes, I do take mine quite high. I do have a really high set brow bone. It's really high set and I have a really small lid. So when it comes to cut creases, my eyes suck. I have to work it and I have to overline my lid, if that makes sense. But yeah, that's how we work cut crease on Jade's eyes. But I do have a very high set brow bone and a large upper lid here. So I love doing clients that have got a large lower lid because you can put so much more colour on it, make a really bold eye look, whereas I have to work. I have a very cat eye, small, tight, thin slits, guess you could say. So I have to work around that with my shadows. So I'm going to go in quite high with my shadow. Now I haven't got the tape on today. Usually I would have my tape here. I haven't got it on today because I suck. It's my first one. I suck today. So I'm just going to blend it out really roughly, and make sure you take it in all the way in. I know some people just like to stop a little bit and just stop right there. Take it all the way in. Really accentuates the eyes and fills out that look rather than just having a stop-start eye look. And I'm just doing circle motions with it, really small circle motions. I'm not putting too much product on each time, tapping it off and just going in. That is the main thing when doing any eye look, is that you, little product, lots of action. So you can build it up because you can't take away. So I like to just blend down onto the main lid as well, just to get that main base going, even though I'm going to put black on. That way it's just completely blended the whole way down. Now I'm going to go in with one of the most old generic brushes known in the industry, but it's a keeper. It's a keeper. Let me just get it on there. I'm going to go in with one of the Real Techniques base shadow brush. We're going to go in with that. It's nice and fluffy, but it's quite small as well, and it has quite a thin tip to it, so you can get that nice definition. I'm just going to go in with my crease again with this, and I'm going to go in with this shade right here, which is the Evolve, whatever you want to call it. So I'm just going to have a little bit on there again, tap off the excess, and I'm just going to go crease and just above. So just under my brow bone. Like I said, I do have a very high brow bone, so I'm just going to go crease, and then I'm going to bring it all the way down to the inner eye. Really blend that out. Remember, this is just like you're connecting shadow colours between your complete base and your black. So now I'm going to go back with my original brush, my fluffy, no extra additional product put on it. I'm just really going to blend those together, really blend them into the crease and blend it out, because I'm going to take all that away with concealer anyway, and we're going to sharpen up that line. But for now, we're just going to really blend it. We're going to get messy today, guys. We are gonna get messy, and this is exactly why I do eyes before face. Okay, so as you can tell, we've got a nice line there. It looks quite sharp right now, but with the black in it anyway, you're not really gonna see it once that's gone. So I'm gonna go in with a flat brush here. Now, these brushes, like I said, I'm going in with my drugstore brands and cheaper end brands. Some people can't afford the expensive Anastasia, Bobbi Brown, MAC, all of that jazz brushes. I mean, the Morphe ones are fantastically priced, but these brushes here, I don't use the face ones, but the eye ones are fantastic, just as a good base brush, and they are by, if you Google my makeup brush set, and they are $20, $19.99, and you get an entire set. Comes in a holder and everything, and I've had these now for maybe like 3 years, and honestly I still live by them. Like I said, I don't use the face ones because I do find the bristles sometimes fall out and they're just not my fave, except the fan brush. The fan brush is fantastic. But yes, the eye ones, you get such a good variety in them, and for a bargain price of $19.99, you can't get brushes for $19.99 that are actually going to do the job. So well done, mymakeupbrushset.com. Anyway, we're going to go in with the black now. Don't be scared. I'm terrified, but you don't be scared. So I'm going to go back in, same palette again. We're going in with this black now, which is Muse. It's going to make a muse out of me. Lol. So I'm going to go in. I don't have too much product on there, and I'm definitely going to bang off this excess. Hold your breath, guys. The black's going on. Alright, so we're going to start packing this on to the main lid. Really pack that in. Notice how I'm not like brushing the lid, I'm pushing it into the creases, pushing it into the lid. If it doesn't, like right now, it looks bloody crazy. We have to blend still, we have to do our liner. Makeup is definitely a process. Everyone thinks, oh my gosh, I'm halfway through, this looks horrendous. Don't be scared. The whole look will come together. So there we go, with quite a lot of black in there. So now I'm going to go in with a fluffy brush. Ooh, this one's from MUA Makeup Academy. British people, it's a great brand. So it's just an MUA Makeup Academy, and it is the F3 brush. There you go, it's just a nice fluffy tip. We're going to go in and we're going to start blending this out before we add any more product. Really get in there. Blend out your edges. Now you can use any brush that is fluffy to blend this out. I like to bring it out to a form of a point because I am going to add liner to this. A lot of people don't add liner to the smoky eye because they think, oh well, there's black on there already, why add liner? Well, we're going to add liner today. I like that really, really cat-eyed smoky look. And then if you need to add any more black, go in with this brush and just literally tap the product in. And then you're going to push it again, push it into the lid, and then start blending. Like I said, I like it to go into a point on my eye, just because it suits the shape of my eyelids. Get that cat sexy eye look. When you're hitting a smoky eye, the main thing you want to do is blend and blend and blend. Like honestly, it's your life. And there we go. I look bloody crazy right now, but don't fret. It's going to come to life. It's going to look good. We still got our lashes. Jade, calm down. It's okay. It's going to be okay. Okay, so we're going to go in with our liner. I'm going to be using the Bobbi Brown, if you can see there. And this is the Night Sky Sparkle Long Wear Liquid Liner. Now I do also love, drugstore wise, the e.l.f. liquid liners. I don't find that smudges at all. It's really long wearing. The reason why I use this one, yes it is called Night Sky Sparkle, but it doesn't have some crazy glitter in it. It literally has maybe the smallest shimmer. But it does have an extremely, if you can see that, thin tip. I don't think that's even friggin' focusing. Extremely thin tip. So let's go in and do this liner. So we're going to start by doing a line between the, oh god, I'm going to back up a little bit, between the corner of the eye, the outer eye, and the brow. And then I'm going to go up 2/3 of the way and draw it down to the lash line. The reason why I go 2/3 of the way, that way you've got that really, really thin, sharp edge to your wing. There you go. So I draw just here, just to a quarter along the way. Fill that in a little bit. I'm not very neat and precise with this. I know some people take forever on their liner. I am not one of those people. It's either a neck that you've got, and then I'm going to go across and finish the rest of the eye. All the way in, right into the corner of the lid. If you can see, oh, it's a bit shimmery there actually. So it does have a really light shimmer to it, like a glisten. It's like a glisten. We'll go with that. And there's our liner. After that, I'm going to go in with my mascara. I'm using Better Than Sex by Too Faced. It is absolutely fantastic mascara. Funny story. So I'm just going to go in and start doing this while I tell my story. I was in the queue buying my Better Than Sex mascara, and there was two older women in front of me in the queue. They were obviously quite conservative and reserved, and they were stood there whispering to themselves. Well, I say whispering, I could hear them perfectly fine, about how they weren't sure if they wanted to get their granddaughter Better Than Sex. Is actually how they were doing it. So, should we get Better Than Sex, or should we just get a regular one? I've heard great things about this, but I feel like the name was inappropriate. I'm just sitting here thinking, one, we all know it's not Better Than Sex. Two, it's just a mascara, sweetheart. And three, buy it, your granddaughter's gonna love it. So I'm just gonna go in and do this. So yeah, that's my little story about my purchase. Now I do look to, like, as you can tell, I'm looking down at the mirror. But even if I wasn't, I would be looking slightly down. I don't obviously want to hit this on my top eyelid. And I continue to stay looking down for a good like 10 seconds after doing it. Because I do not want that bad boy to smudge at all. Exactly the same as my with liner. If you have more of a hooded eye, it's really difficult to ensure that your liner isn't going to smudge. You have to make sure that that is dried first, whether you're using a fan to dry it down or just keeping your eyes closed for a little bit, but I would recommend just fanning your eye down. I don't necessarily have much of a hooded eye. I do have a small lower lid, but Luckily, I'm very fortunate that eyeliner doesn't smudge like crazy. So there we go, we have a basic of the mascara as well. I feel like this isn't focusing too great, but I'm just gonna hope for the best and pray that my husband comes in and turns it around and makes it okay. So we've gone in that. Now just to complete the top of that, before I put my eyelashes on, I'm gonna go in with some regular eyeliner, and I am using the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Eye Pencil Crayon. Here we go, and it is in number 1 Onyx. I don't really use this smudge end. If you use this smudge end, comment below and just tell me, and then I'm going to find your videos and you can show me how you use it, because in my opinion it's honestly like a rubber. It's an eraser. This bad boy, once you start smudging, I have tried, once you start smudging with it, there's no going back. No going back. It's not forgiving at all. So if you do it, oh, I've got black on my hands. If you do it, please post your links below and I will take a look, because I've been doing this years and I don't know how to use it still. Learn something new every day. So just gonna go with this. The reason why I like this one is because it does stay all day. It's really, really, really black. I know that sounds stupid, but a lot of the times it'll be black eyeliner, fantastic, long stay wear, and it comes out grey. If I wanted grey liner, I'd go get a grey liner. Want black. So I'm just gonna go in my upper lash line before I put my lashes on, and that way just fill in any gaps that we have. All right. Lashes. So today the lashes I'm going to be using, because I'm doing a full glam smoky eye, where the bloody hell have my lashes gone. So I'm going to go in my lashes. I do want quite a dramatic eye today, so because we are doing a full glam look, and I'm going to go in with some full glam mofo lashes. And these are the Christina number 523 lashes. They are 100% human hair. A little bit scary, but hey, I used to wear hair extensions. I have my own hair, like, it's cool. And I'm going to go in with these. I have to give it up to my girl, Cassidy Klein. If you don't know her, find her on Facebook. She is phenomenal, Instagram as well, and she showed me these lashes. And I've been absolutely obsessed since. I'm going to do it with tweezers today. You're lucky, you're fortunate. I don't normally make the effort of going in and doing them with tweezers. So I'm going to go in with my Duo eyelash glue. And I am using the white / clear one. I know, I feel like everyone has moved on to the black one now. I do have the black one, but it scares me so much. Like, I did not spend this time on my eye to then go and mess it up with some black glue. So yes, I would normally actually use it on this look because I have got a black look going on, but otherwise it generally scares me. So we're just going to go in with this, and the way I get around any glue that's showing still, because obviously it is white, it does dry clear. I'm going to go in and with a flat brush, a very flat brush, and dip it in my black eyeshadow and just press it along the lash line to make sure there's no gaps in there. So I'm letting this dry, and the one thing that a lot of people don't do is they don't let their glue dry. Make sure you let that bad boy dry. If you are going to put it on straight away, you're going to spend 5 minutes just waiting to try and smudge it around your eye whilst it ruins your eye look and your whole makeup look is a fail. Let's be honest, it's the truth. It's dry. I'm just going to start in the middle. Yes, I do not like to see my lash line at all, so I basically sit it on top of my lashes, so I get that more full on natural look. I don't put mascara on my lashes afterwards. I also don't curl my lashes. If I have a client that has extremely straight lashes, then of course I'll curl them. I don't have straight lashes. I have pretty curled lashes to start with, so I don't go in with a curler. To me, it's just a waste of my time because I don't need it. Now I'm going to go in with the other eye, and then I'll be right back. We are back. So I've completed both eyes now, got my lashes on. So now I'm going to go in with face. We've done the main eyes, we're going to come back to the eyes at the end, but we're going to go in and start creating this look now. I'm going to go in first and prep my face with I have two items. So I'm going to go in with the Milani Prime Shield Face Primer. So first I'm going to go in with this, can really rub that in. I get a lot of, well, I get some shine around my nose. So I genuinely take the matte, do my eye on my nose and up between my brows. God, that poor sunburn. It's ridiculous. You'd think I'd been on holiday. Well, by the rest of my face, I haven't been on holiday. And then I'm going to go in with the Too Faced Prime Set Refresh Hangover 3-in-1 Replenishing Primer and Setting Spray. So I'm going to go in with this bad boy. Yes, it is the miniature because I like to try more products before I actually buy the large ones. So I bought the large one because it is fantastic, smells divine, but I'm going to use this first. So just go over and spray. Oh, smells great. And then we're just going to fan that down. Super, super important to fan, like, instantly. This honestly, especially when it comes to setting, not as much of priming, but definitely with setting, you have to fan the face. So we've got more of a dewy look now. And the skin is a little bit sticky, which is what we want. Alright, so now we've set the face, this is nice sticky consistency. And we're going to go in with, don't judge me, I'm going to go in with the iconic London Illuminator. This thing is absolutely fantastic, super hydrating, and creates an incredible base glow. The first time I put this on, I was like, oh my Jesus. Like, seriously, what the f***? I have it in the shade Original, and to be honest, it's basically rose gold. I put it on my face, my entire face was metallic and rose gold, and I was like, how on earth am I going to fix this? And then I put on my foundation, and my foundation covered it, but left this beautiful glow at the same time. So it's worth it. Trust the process, but don't be, it's going to be a scary process at the same time. Here we go. Don't judge. Don't judge. So I'm just going to take it, a few droplets along the cheek, each cheek, the chin, the upper lip. Oh, too much, too much. No, in the mouth. We'll pop that on the nose. And just one line across the forehead. Trust me, you do not need a lot of this. The reason why I have to put this on first instead of mixing it in with my foundation is because I am so pale, and so I put this on first and then use the foundation to blend it out. So I'm going to go in with one of my Morphe. This is quite a flat-headed stiffle brush to blend it in. Here we go. Honestly, my husband stopped in his tracks when he saw my face because he came into the room and I had it on without my foundation on, and it was a serious conversation. And he had to stop and was like, what the hell, babe? Here we go. Alright. Oh yes, getting my metallic on. Shine bright like a diamond. Don't sing, Jade. It's not a good look. Or a good sound either. So with this, really push it into the skin. All your little cracks. I do go over my lips with it. Because when I do this, I don't tend to clean my lips after the foundation because this gives such a lovely subtle shine and a base for your gloss and your lipstick and things. So make sure you do take it down, not too far down onto the neck, because again, like it's, I mean, look at my face right now. This is horrifying. But like I said, trust the process. Down between there. Alright. Wow, who looks like a crazy person? I do. So yeah, here we go. I'm basically the rose gold of Iron Man. Super shiny, as you can tell. Look at that illuminator there. A little bit too much, but we're going to go in with our foundation now and fix it. So do not stress. Guess I look like a bronzed. Let's go with goddess. Bronze goddess. Or like a bronze like orange. Either one. Now I'm going to go with my foundation. Like I said, I'm going to be using a lot of drugstore products today. I am going to go in with the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 concealer and foundation. Absolutely love it. It's fantastic. It does tend to last all day on my particular skin. I have tried it on other skins. Oily is a little bit concerning, but you just use a little bit extra powder for that. But for me, it's great. It's super amazing coverage. I can't believe I'm having this conversation while I look like this. But yeah, so we're going to go straight in so I can get rid of this look. I'm using the 00A porcelain. It's literally the lightest one they have. The lightest. The light of the light. So I'm going to go in. We're going to work it in. And I'm using my Real Techniques sponge. Dab, dab, dab. You don't need to use too much of this product because it does go a long way. So here we go. Let's get rid of this craziness. Make sure you really push that in. Now, as you can see it going on, it is covering the rose gold, but it has that incredible illuminating vibes coming through at the same time, which I am obsessed with at the moment. Like, honestly, I only started doing this maybe a month ago, and I attempt to do my makeup without it, and I'm just like, what is wrong with my face? What is going on? And then I remember it's because I haven't put this on. So I don't know if you could see, I have created more of a cut crease line, not cut crease, but sharpened edge to my eye look now to create that cat look. Ah, there we go. This is 1, 2, 1, 2. So it's still super illuminated, but I am no longer your rose gold goddess anymore. All right, I'm gonna go around. Really get it into them little nooks and crannies, as they say. I'm pretty sure someone says it anyway. I don't ever, but apparently I do today. Really up, all the way up to the lower lash line. Oh, I thought it was a spider on my ceiling then. It's a blob of paint. That's how often I don't come in here. Really work it all the way into your hairline and down your neck. Of course, nobody wants that crazy line on your face, especially when you've got rose gold undertones. Now with this, you do want to make sure you do cover the entire face. You don't want to miss anything because you have got that rose gold underlining. It's like I'm wearing an outfit on my face. I feel like I'm wearing an outfit on my face after I've done my makeup. Now this Milani foundation does go quite far as well. I've only put 2 pea-sized amounts onto my hand. I do put it onto my hand rather than onto the back of a palette. This is just because, sorry, I'm just going to wipe around my brows. This is just because it warms it up more, which makes it easier to blend and not so harsh on the skin. There we go. So yes, I am quite dewy still and I do have a lot of illuminator, but I haven't gone in my powders yet or my contour. So don't stress, it's gonna be okay. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to go in my concealer. I'm going back to my Shape Tape. And I'm actually going to switch. I'm going to be not using my Fair. I'm now going to be using the Light Sand. So you're going to see this is a very different size. I'm absolutely amazed. I love the fact that Shape Tape have brought out minis. This is the mini. This is the OG. So I do a lot of clients' makeups and everyone obviously has different skin tones. One size does certainly not fit all. So I have a lot more than this as well, but I just have these 2 out right now. I have 4 or 5 of the main sizes, and then I have the in-between sizes in the minis. These are only $10. $10. This is $27. So considering I'm not going to use that shade every single day, I'm going to be mixing between lots of different shades, there was no point in me going and buying every single shade for $27. So I went and bought these minis for the in-between shades. Even if I just need a little bit to mix in, I've then got a new shade. So yeah, $10, fantastic idea. Bought lots of minis because you never know what colour skin tone you're going to get. So I'm going to go in with this. And a lot of people do the triangle thing still. I'm not doing the triangle thing because the product goes so far, you don't need to do a full triangle. You're going to have too much product. You're then going to have to blend halfway down your face and you're losing the fact that you're just trying to get under the eye. So I'm just going down here There. That's all I'm doing. Just that. I'll show you, before it dries, how far this product goes. So I've got my blending sponge. And as you can tell, it's already come all the way out here. All the way out here. You do not use, girls, you are wasting your product. Look, I could even take it up there. Like, honestly, you're wasting your product by doing the triangle. Create your own triangle just with a line. So much product is going into the other way, and you're also going to cake on those lines and have to blend it halfway down your bloody face. So as you can see there, the lines have gone. It's like magic. So you're going with this side again, just in the corner, and then down the nose. We're going to blend that out. See, no need for a triangle, babes. I've got you, queens. I've got you. Then go all the way across. Why do we got that? Like, honestly, I swear, we get wrinkles because of the faces that we pull while we do makeup. That's why we get more wrinkles than men. Because we're constantly pulling our faces apart just doing this. There we go. That tiny bit of product has gone the entire way across and down. That's all you need. Honestly, girls. Quit doing the triangle. It's too much product. Okay. So now I'm just going to go in. Now my under eyes. I'm not going to set them yet. I'm just going to let it seep into my creases a little bit. I'm going to go in. Just draw my lines on here. 1, 2, 3. Again, you don't need to put tons of product on. 2, 3. It's like I like the number 3. Now I'm going to put it just here, on there, and one there. I do have extremely tiny lips. Yes, I have had my lips done, but I haven't had them done in over a year because I had a baby and I was advised not to do it then. And then just 3 up there. Sorry, talking. And then 1 down the nose. Yeah, so this is going to create the illusion of a higher Cupid's bow. And then just blend it in. Anyone who is not used to using blending sponges, make sure that it's damp, babes. Just dampen it and then squeeze it out. Sounds crazy. You're going to think that it's going to take your makeup off, but it's not. It's just going to blend it in. Doing it down here is really going to give you that nice high cheekbone. I do have quite a high cheekbone as it is, but everyone wants a more of a contoured effect. Now, no, I do not do my contour, like the bronzing part of it, at the same time as I do my concealer / highlighter. It terrifies me smudging it incorrectly. So this is just how I do it, and you know what? It's my tutorial, so I get to do it that way. Now I'm going to go in again with one of my minis because I freaking love them, and this is in the deep tone. I mean, it's obviously not my skin colour, so I'm going to go in and I'm going to use this for my contour. Just going to draw a line there, and I do my lines one at a time just so I'm just scared that it's going to set too much. I'm not going to be able to blend it out. Like, I'm probably stupid for thinking that. But you're really pushing it into the skin and blending it upwards. It's like sweeping it upwards. Sweep, darling, sweep. And bring it into that hairline as well. Oh, I just love the warmth of this product, and it goes so far. Yes, Tarte. Yes. This is honestly my jam. I love it. All the way down there. Again, repeat it that side. Anyone have like a side of their face that they much prefer doing? Mine is absolutely the other side. Again, you're going to sweep it upwards and work it into that hairline. Always sweep it upwards, don't go downwards. But you can do 3 little dots there. I feel like I have more hairs on my face. And blend it out. See, look, 3 little dots has done that, honestly. And everyone, like, this is what I'm saying about the triangle motion, guys. So much product, and this already goes such a long way. You're just gonna end up buying product constantly. Nobody's got time for that. Nobody's got a dollar for that. And there we go. We have the basics of your contour. I do like to go in with a powder to finish off my contour afterwards. Just a fan fave of mine. Love it. And it just works well with my face. Some people just like to do cream. If I'm doing a completely dewy look, then I will just do cream, but I love to go in with a matte finish as well. So I'm now going to go in and set my under eye, and I'm going to go back to my MAC fluffy brush here and my Laura Mercier powder. I'm not going to use a sponge. So many people use a sponge, yes, but I'm not baking today. I don't have time for that. I will do a tutorial on baking specifically, but I'm just going to use a brush and I'm going to push it into the lines. Dab, 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 all the way across, really pushing it into the line. And I like to go all the way up and then down into the crease of the nose as well. Because my makeup, if it comes off anywhere on my face, it will be around my nose. And also in between my brows, if it comes off, but you know. That's what setting spray is for, darling. So then I'm going to take it up just in between there to set that as well. And then right here in the crease. In the crease. Trying to talk while we're doing this, not smart, Jade. Okay, so that's that set. Now I'm going to go in with my powdered bronzer, and today I am using, again, this is a tester. I do love to use the tester products before I buy the full size. At the end of the day, I'm not going to waste money and I don't want to send it back. I am going to be doing a few tutorials where we're going to go shopping with me and we're going to find some new products and we're going to come back and do a test of them. Guess like a shopping haul, but it's going to be a makeup haul. Anything I don't want or doesn't work well with my skin personally, I will do those in giveaways. So make sure you subscribe so you can keep up with those giveaways. So I'm going to go in with the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Medium Deep Matte Bronzer. My God. Like, God, I honestly, whenever I work on clients, I do their face. I'm like, hey, smell this, smell this, smell this. Love it. Love it. It smells like chocolate. Just like chocolate, like hot chocolate. It smells so good. So I'm going to go in now with just a puffy. I really need to learn my numbers. It's really bad. So I'm just going to go in with a fluffy bronzer brush. I do have contour brushes. I don't like the harshness of them. I'd much prefer a bigger, fluffier brush. We're just going to go in and work into where we contoured before. Again, brushing upwards. Always upwards, never ever downwards. You don't want to bring your cheekbone down to your jawbone. So dab it in. Kind of like circle actions. All the way into the hairline. And then I'm going to take it up along my hairline. Just where we put that before with the cream. And again. Can I just say, like, I haven't put highlighter on, but can we just notice the skin illuminator here? Honestly, you thought I was crazy. You saw the metallic face. You were like, what the are you doing, Jade? Your face is rose gold right now. But honestly, look at it. Like, and it's not just the lighting. Your face has to have some form of shine on there without the lighting. And this isn't bad shine. This is great shine. And then I'm also, never ever neglect the jawline. I've had a kid. It means I gained some pounds. Gotta reflect on that jawline. And then I don't use a skinny brush because I don't like to put too much product on it. I just use the leftover product and just go down my nose. And there we have the contour. Honestly, my face, you'd think I'd use the MAC strobe cream, which is fantastic, by the way. I'm going to go with my powder, and I'm just going to use it in the areas where I don't want it to be too illuminated. and give it more of a matte finish. I don't put it all over my face, but just sort of like the lower line where I've gone in with my setting powder, just to make sure everything blends well. And I'm going in, I'm going to be using the Milani number 3 Natural Light Concealer in Perfect. Here it is. You get a little compact mirror in there, lovely jubbly. And I'm going in with this bad boy. Now, every single client I have, obviously I'm from England, I have relocated to Texas with my husband, and everyone is obsessed with this brush. It has fantastic density to it. Like, honestly, it's such a thick brush. It's super, super soft. Everyone says, Jade, where's it from? Like, where is it from? It's got a fantastically shaped handle, so it's really great to for your soft motions. And the brush, honestly, it's flawless. My favourite brush I have. Guess where it's from? British people, you all know. This is from Wilkinson's. Wilko's. And you know how much it was? £5. £5. That's like what, $8? $8 for a brush. You don't even get a basic eye brush for $8 around here. And you get this. So yes, when I go back to the UK in a few weeks, I have got my orders in already from girls that want me to bring it back for them. If you're in the UK already, honestly, go and get this. It's the best brush. Every single client I use, without a doubt, asks where this brush is from. It's so soft, it has fantastic density, and holds the product really well. So I'm just going to dab. I'm not going to brush. I'm not going to smudge. We're just going to dab a little bit of product in the parts where I do get a little bit of oiliness. So just around the nose. I'm not going under the eyes again. Up the middle of the forehead, above the brows. Super quick motion. Just down there, and then you're going to go down your neck. Just to blend. Blend, 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 blend. And there we go. See? Really quick. Okay, now we're going to go in with our highlighter. And I'm going to be using today the Revolution, Makeup Revolution Vivid Baked Highlighter in Golden Lights. Honestly, this is about to rock your world. If you're working on a budget, go pick this up. If you're not working on a budget, go pick this up. And I'm going to be using my makeupbrushset.com fan. Love a good fan brush. I do have a couple of them. This one's by Morphe, and it goes with the, this is from, with the Bretman highlighting collection. It's fantastic as well to get in the smaller areas with the highlighter. So I'm just going to go in and brush with this. And we're just going to go. Oh babes. Yes. And because it is so incredible, I'm just dabbing just along here as well. Oh, look at that. Makeup Revolution, you are getting this. Look, you get this is like a high-end shine right now you're getting, but it's like $3. And then I'm just going to go along on my nose, tip of my nose, ooh, a little shine, just above my cupid's bow, lower chin, and just sweeping above there. Done. Look at that. That shine. Love it. Love it. Well done, Makeup Revolution. I'm going to go in with a little bit of blush. I'm using the Milani Blossom Time Rose number 11. It's even in a little rose shape. I wasn't always a fan of blush. I went off it for a while. And now I just come in, just dab it on my apples, just for a little bit of colour because I am so pale. And that's most of the face complete. Now we're going to go in and finish the under eyes and the lips, and we're almost done. So with this, I'm going to come a little bit closer to you. I'm using the flat brush from mymakeupbrushset.com. I'm just going in with the black, dabbing that in. Definitely take off the excess. I'm going to be using one of my makeup pads. I've just folded it in half. And I'm just going to put it underneath my eye, like here, just to catch any of that excess dust, because obviously we've set our face already. And we're just going to go along our lower lash line. See what it caught? If you can see. Just a little bit, but we don't want that little bit on our face, do we? So I'm just going to fold it the other way. I'm going to go in with the other eye. So that's why we had the little catcher. This little fella. And then I'm going to go and grab the fluffier brush I was using on top earlier. I'm not going to add product onto it. And I'm just going to brush and blend out that bottom line. Really smoke it out. Now if you wanted to, you can bring the original brown that you use on your upper lid. You can bring that down onto your lower lid as well to blend in with the black, but I just want a really solid black smoky look today. Honestly, I can't even see what my facial expressions I'm doing right now. And there we go. So I'm just going to go back in with that Estee Lauder Double Wear eyeliner. I'm going to go in with my lower lash. Just to fill that all the way in. Because we are doing a really dark dramatic look today. All the way to the corner. And then I'm going to use my fluffy Morphe brush that I've used to set my face and just brush underneath in case there is any excess, which there isn't because Morphe is awesome and doesn't really fall. Okay, so I'm just going to go on mascara, do my lower lashes, and my eyes are done. There we go. Doesn't it make such a big difference putting your lower lashes on? Putting them on like I just put falsies on. We're going to set it first. So I'm going to go in. Now I'm using 2 setting sprays. I love, like I said, the dewy look, and because we've got this fantastic illuminator and highlighter on, I want to stick with that look. I don't want to mattify it too much. So I'm first going to go in with a Hangover 3-in-1 just to completely set the makeup. Purely because I got this, which is what I'm going to use afterwards, the Milani Make It Dewy setting spray. I was really skeptical about whether it's going to work or not, and I really didn't want my foundation or makeup to come off. So I put this on first to ensure the makeup was completely set, and then I put the dewy one on afterwards, and now I just can't not do it. I can't do it. It's such a waste of product, but I can't not do it. So I'm just going to go in with this. Make sure you fan it immediately. So I'm actually going to grab my mirror. I'm going to use that to fan straight away. Dun, 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 dun. Every time I do this I feel like I'm going to bend my mirror in half and I'm going to get 7 years bad luck, but I think I have enough bad luck. Well, I've had enough bad luck. I have great luck now. I have my beautiful son and my husband, and I'm living up in Texas. That's set, and now we're going to go in with our dewy. I don't know why I put the mirror back, so I'm about to use it again. And now my face looks wet, but we're going to go in, dry it. This is such a crucial step. If you do not dry your setting spray fast, honestly, there's no point even putting on setting spray. We're almost done, ladies and gents, queens. Now we're going to go in with lips, and I'm going to go in. I do overline. Yes, I have had my lips done, but honestly, before I had them done, I had completely straight line. So I do overline naturally, and this is how it's done. So the important thing to remember when you're overlining is not to overline this area too much, because then you're going to look like you've got a trout pout, unless you want that look. I've got no problem with that, but for me it doesn't look right. I have quite a small face, I can't line that part. So I'm just going to go in and overline my cute. I like a sharp, I'm trying to talk here. And for this I'm using, again, Milani Colour Statement Lip Liner True Instant Colour in number 4. And it's the all natural number 4. So yes, I have had my lips done. If anyone has any questions about it, please just comment down below. I'm happy to answer. I get my lips done by Zara Nortley in the UK. It's the only person I'll go to. Terrified to go to anyone else. She understands my face, my lips, my fear of needles, and she's incredible, honestly. So I've had my lips on twice. I'm just going to throw this out there. I've had my lips on twice because I do beauty pageants, and I was competing in Las Vegas. I was like, right, I need some help, give me some lips. So she incredibly offered to sponsor my lips to be done, and I had them done. I've got 2 meals total now because I had them twice. The second set was over a year ago. over a year ago, and I've still got, I'm gonna go in close. Look at that. I still have like an incredible pout. Yeah, a year, guys, a year. So if you want a filler that isn't gonna fail after 6 months, Instagram Dr. Zara Notley, and look at her work. It's worth the travel if you're in the UK. She is based in Manchester, but does occasionally do work in London as well. Look her up, book it in, say Jade Wade sent me your way, and get them done. Show me your results. Send me your results. I'm excited to see, because honestly it's worth getting done. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with my Morphe Freebird lip gloss. I could say it's quite a matte gloss. Just going to go with that. I love this colour. My clients, I use quite high-end products on my clients, but I do use this every single time basically, unless they obviously want a red. I've had artistry professionals ask me, what on earth did you put on her lips? I love it. And I'm like, it's just Morphe, babes. It's just Morphe. And now we have it. There's the lips. There's the face. One last thing. So I leave this till very last because I obviously, when you're doing your brows, you do them first, and throughout the process you're probably going to get foundation or some powder or something on them. So my brow gel. So it's just the clear brow gel by Anastasia Beverly Hills. Yes, I mean it's not cheap. I would recommend, I'm going to actually go and see if I can find a comparison in stores, and I will let you know when I do one of my hauls, and then I will give it away in a freebie. Again, subscribe so you can keep up to those. But also, just get a clear mascara, babes. Clear mascara. We're just going to go over, and we're just going to finish our brows. I like to do this literally at the end because you do get so much product on the face. And here, my lovelies, is your finished look.